The resurgence of anti-government protests in Thailand has prompted the country's election watchdog to urge the government to postpone an election schedule for February in time to find a peaceful resolution to the unrest. Kwon So-a has the latest.
After 2 weeks of relative calm, the anti-government protests in Thailand erupted again on Thursday, when nearly 2,000 protesters clashed with police in the capital of Bangkok, resulting in the death of 1 policeman and over 100 people injured. The clashes began as demonstrators tried to storm a stadium facilitating pre-registration for next year's election set for February 2nd. Some protesters threw stones while police fired tear gas. The re-escalation of violence and concerns about the safety of the candidates prompted the National Election Commission to ask the government to delay the snap election Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra had called for earlier this month.
We've asked the government to postpone the election until we can come to an understanding and reach mutual consent on creating a peaceful society before the election.
The government, however, firmly rejected the call.
February 2nd, 2014 is mentioned in the Parliament Dissolution Act. There is no law in the Constitution that gives the government the power to postpone the election date.
Current Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra had said she would step down from office if that is what the people want, but protesters are still demanding her ouster, saying she is her brother's puppet. Elections have been won by parties connected to Yingluck's brother Thaksin Shinawatra since 2001. Thaksin was ousted in a military coup in 2006 and has since lived in self-imposed exile. The recent protests have been stirred by an attempt by Yingluck's government to pass an amnesty bill that would have allowed Thaksin to return to his homeland. Kwon So-a, Arirang News.